Hey, good day everyone. My name is MibS and welcome back to the Fortnite Save the World Adventures Guide. People asking me on the stream, what is it, how you start, why would you do that, and I would like to try to explain it to you here in these few minutes. So make yourself comfortable, have a cup of tea or cup of coffee, and let's dive into it. Now, first of all, as you can see, Blasted Badlands Venture Zone, that is the venture in this season. Season takes 5 weeks. It's going to end in 4th of September. And you got a few weeks to actually get yourself from 0 to 127, aka go through 50 levels. As you can see on the top of the screen, those numbers and those pictures are actually relevant every single time when you level up in the venture zone. Those are the rewards, as you can see on the top screen, 49 out of 50, and those are the rewards what you're gonna get. Now, you don't have survivors, you don't have to modify your survivors or anything like that, because as soon as you choose the map from the main lobby, Blasted Badlands, it switches you. You can see I am 123, and when you go back, I am 131. For different actually storage as you choose the map, because you grind separately from a normal Save the World. You got separate materials, separate weapons, which weapons actually you cannot craft. You can craft your traps same level as you have them. If you got a legendary, you can craft legendary, but weapons you cannot craft. You can find them in the missions, you can find them in the chest, loot boxes. So I will recommend you to loot from the day one, loot everything and not just destroy as we got used to it by now. You know, it's quite hard to get to, oh, hang on a minute, I want to loot that because I need some nuts and bolts, or I need to loot that because I want some herbs or flowers for my traps, aka everything else. Of course, you get the active power cells from looting, from the gnomes, killing the gnomes. You have to farm the materials as well separately than in normal Save the World. I'm guessing that after this is finished, your character is going to be, or this progress is going to be nullified, and you're going to start again in a new season. Now, what you can get, as you can see in the top corner, most important things are actually weapon superchargers, which you can get 2. And one is one you can get through the imposter, which is the main quest line. Imposter from 1 till 2 to 3 to 4 5 pages, and the end, if you get the baddest lands, you can get a weapon supercharger. Second time you can get, as you pass level 46, you will see in a minute, it shows you the icon of the weapon supercharger. You can get hero superchargers, you can get survivor superchargers, and you can get 1 trap supercharger, and you can get, well, it's a re-perk modulator. What does it do is actually, when you go to your normal schematics, because in the ventures you don't have the schematics there, you can't craft, but if you go to your normal ones, as you can see, my hemlock is level 136, upgrading spec, so I could again promote my weapon to 139 if I would have a weapon supercharger. Of course, needs weapon design and schematic XP, but it's not as relevant as a weapon supercharger, because in this season we can get 2. So you can either upgrade 2 different weapons, or you upgrade 1 twice. So I done 1 twice with 133, then 136. You can see the 2 stars are actually blue. I'm guessing 5 is the maximum. Maybe the next season is gonna bring us more superchargers, which would be great, because it would be really nice to have some more and different powerful weapons. As well as you get one of these frozen re-perks, which what you do is modify perks. Here we are. Modification cost, that is what you can get one in the ventures, but use them as you wish to. That means you can change your ability on the weapon, right? Once you can get 1 in a whole season. So whether you want to do some extra special weapon, it's up to you how to use it. Second one, you got quests as well, side quests in the ventures. You know, every single day imposter has his own. Most of the last one complete the mission in power 124, 140, 124 from last 108. So these are easy, but then you have to do zappers and collect the hats and stuff for that. So it's really easy actually and straightforward. Nothing worry about what you need to worry about in the missions. Again, now the thing is, if you got your hero loadout already done, right, you can use them. So of course you have to use a hero in the missions. You can use your own hero loadout. I am quite sure that the missions are a little bit, tiny bit easier, I think, than the normal. Let's say, if I compare it to the Twine Peaks. So ventures in the higher power level ones, which is this one, is 140 recommended. That's for a group mission. This is 140 plus a group, which should be equivalent to the Twine Peaks 140. But especially with the retrieve the data, we had a much easier job to do a jailbreak than in the Twine Peaks, even with the special abilities in the mission. So as I mentioned, you can get a hero supercharger. You can supercharge your hero twice, and you can get, I think you get 10 survivor superchargers. 1, 2, that's 3. Then you got 3, 4, or even more than 10. I think you get 15. Let me have a look exactly, so I'm not just talking about squads here. That's 5, 10, 15, 16. You get 16. So you get 16 survivor superchargers. I should be on 131.99 power level if I would change my epic survivor to a legendary one, but because I don't have one, I still keep it in there. You cannot get this season to 132, but I am quite sure that the next season will bring that to on the table possible as well. Yeah, hero is up to you. The difference is actually, I would like to mention that if you use a ninja or outlanders and use the ability as what needs energy, I would recommend you to use something like an outlander, because energy doesn't fill up as in the normal game. You got an empty energy gauge which you have to fill up by destroying the enemies. Instead of just having it automatically filled up by time. Right, so you have to kill the enemies to fill up your energy bar, and then you can do the special ability if you want. You can put down the teddy. Your gadgets are working exactly the same as they should. They don't use energy, anything like that. You can use the same gadgets as you got used to. That's absolutely fine. The only thing is, I'm quite sure that we call it ventures because we're venturing out to a different place to grab some stuff for our own home base. Well, I'm talking about these superchargers. You can get legendary epic perk ups, legendary perk ups, epic perk ups, fluxes, they are there, legendary and epic ones, re-perks and all sorts of materials. But I don't think it's worth doing it for that one, rather than you would go to Twine Peaks. So I'm sure that as soon as you finish level 50, that's gonna be it, because 110 legendary perk ups. I mean, if you don't want to use your own ones, yes. Mentioning, you have a repair benches in the missions, and those repair benches actually, they are for to repair your weapons, right? Because they're gonna be used. Now, this is how the repair bench look like, and because my weapon is 126. And in these repairing 1 active power cell, 11 soundbeam. This needs a bright core, again, that's completely the same. You know, different weapons needs different materials to repair, depends on what level they are. Yeah. The vending machines, all right, this is a vending machine. You can get 1, 2, or actually a third. Where are you? There you are. So 3 different weapons, because it's a 140 power level mission. This one 124 gives you the end game weapons, which is 127, 120. They're all legendary. They're all legendary at this point. You see, fully upgraded, different, of course. I quite like this sword. Let me get one. Let's see what we got. It's a 123 and 130 as well. 123 Minitech slicer. It's good melee. Or hack and slash. Sword. Before I finish, guys, you can drop, all right, you can drop materials on the floor in regardless of the ventures, all right, but your teammates cannot see them and pick them up, all right. Don't try to like, oh, hang on, mate, I got this from what you need. Look, it's on the floor. Look, it's on the floor. Bless him, he can't see it, because you can't see the materials of other people or heroes that drop on the floor. Just please bear it in mind, so in case you don't lose your materials just because you want to drop or help out somebody else. So something like trading in Avengers doesn't exist. If you have to build something or craft something, it has to be done by your own materials. And yeah, that's actually a quite positive side of the game as well. And yeah, that's a little information at the end. That's gonna be it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you haven't done it so far, and I will hopefully see you in the next stream. Bye bye bye.